Assalamualaikum dear students, how are you? Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Sabrina Jahan Bhuiya, Assistant Teacher of English, National Daily English Version School Morning Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take an English time paper class for the students of class 9. Look dear students, our today's topic is narration and this is our lecture number 8 and SW number is 7 and narration part 2 we are going to discuss today. Okay. Dear students, look here, I have given some exercise from our today's topic and you have to do this as your SW work, okay, which you have to submit it on next Saturday. Now we are going to discuss our today's topic, okay. So please everyone follow the board. Look here, we have already discussed about this topic in our previous class. We had already discussed, okay, some information we have got from this from that topic. Okay, dear students, look, today we are now going to discuss about rules of changing direct speech into indirect speech, okay, in assertive sentence. Okay, look dear students, following rules have to be sequentially followed in changing a direct speech into an indirect one. Okay, dear students, look here, subject, here I have written the structure, okay, in assertive sentence. Look here, subject plus say or said or tell or told plus object if any plus that plus subject of the reported speech plus verb plus extension. Okay, dear students, so here now I am going to show an example so that you can understand it easily. Look, indirect speech, Rifat said in inverted comma, I am reading a book. Okay, look, Rifat said, I am reading a book. So what will be indirect speech? Rifat said that she was reading a book. Okay, dear students, look here, Rifat said that she was reading a book. So dear students, now look, please, interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, dear students, when the reported speech is an interrogative sentence, the reporting verb say or tell is changed into ask or inquire of. Okay, dear students, so what we have found here? When the reported speech is an interrogative sentence, the reporting verb say or tell is changed into ask or inquire of. Then number B, if the reported speech is yes or no question. Okay, dear students, if the reported speech is yes or no question beginning with auxiliary verbs like do, does, did or shall or will or am, is, are, was, where, can, may, okay, etc. At that time, if or whether is used as a conjunction in the indirect speech instead of that. Okay, dear students. Now number C. In the indirect speech, the question sentence is changed into an assertive one. Okay. Now I am going to show you the structure. Subject plus ask or asked or inquire of or inquires of or inquired of plus object if any plus if or whether plus subject of the reported speech and plus verb along with extension. Okay, look here, I am going to say an example. Direct speech, Kamal said to him, have you taken my pen? Then the indirect speech will be what? Kamal asked him if he had taken his pen. Kamal asked him if he had taken his pen. Okay, dear students, now I am going to show you the next sentence, okay, in imperative sentence. Rule 1, following rules have to be followed in changing a direct speech into an indirect one. Okay, look, number A, request or requested or ordered or command or commanded or advised is used as the meaning of the reported speech requires. Number B, object if any. Number C, to is used in place of inverted comma. Okay, dear students, look here, dear students, to is used in place of inverted comma. Then number D, base form of the verb. Okay, base form of the verb. Then number E, extension. If I going to say its structure, subject plus request or requested or order or ordered or advise or advised, tell or told or object if any plus object. Okay, tell or told. Look dear students, I am going to say this structure once again. Subject plus request or requested, order or ordered or advice or advised, tell or told plus object if any plus to plus base form of the verb of the reported speech plus extension. Okay. So dear students, look here, in direct speech I am going to say an example. He said to me, please give me a glass of water. Okay. So what is the question? He said to me, please give me a glass of water. So the indirect speech is what? He requested me. He requested me to give him a glass of water. Okay dear students, he requested me to give him a glass of water. Now dear students, now I am going to say about rules number 2. Okay. Look, if the imperative sentence is negative, the verb with infinitive to is preceded by not. Okay dear students, if the imperative sentence is negative, at that time the verb with infinitive to is preceded by not. Now I am going to say an example in direct speech. The teacher said to the student, don't tell a lie. In indirect speech, the sentence will be what? The teacher advised the student not to tell a lie. Okay dear students, the teacher advised the student not to tell a lie. Okay, then rule number 3. In place of sir in the direct speech, respectfully is used in the indirect speech. Okay, for example, in indirect speech, the boy said to the teacher, sir, lend me your book please. That in indirect speech, the boy requested the teacher respectfully to lend him his book. Here him represents the boy and his represents the teacher. Okay. Then rule number 4, use of let. Okay dear students, following the structures to be followed in changing a direct speech of imperative sentence with let into an indirect one. Now I am going to say its structure. Okay. Subject plus proposes or propose or proposed. Okay. Then plus, here it will be plus that. Okay dear students, it will be plus that. Plus that. Okay. Then look please, structure is what? Look here, subject plus proposes or propose or proposed plus that plus they or we plus should plus main verb of the reported speech. Main verb of the reported speech plus extension. Okay, now I am going to say an example in direct speech. He said to me, let us go out for a walk. Okay, so I am going to say an example what? He said to me, let us go out for a walk. And in direct speech, he proposed to me that we should go out for a walk. Okay, he proposed to me that we should go out for a walk. Then look dear students here, when let in reported speech imply proposal, following structure is used in the indirect speech. Look here, structure, subject plus propose or suggest or suggested. Okay, propose, proposed or suggest, suggested. Okay, plus object plus gerund, main verb of the reported speech plus ing. Okay, plus extension. Now I am going to say an example in direct speech. We said to the chairman, let us drop the matter. Okay, so what is the question? which said to the chairman, let us drop the matter. In indirect speech, it will be what? We proposed to the chairman dropping the matter. Okay, dear students, look. We said to the chairman, let us drop the matter. Okay, and its indirect speech what? We proposed to the chairman dropping the matter. Okay. Now look, dear students, now we are going to discuss about optative sentence. To change a direct speech of an optative sentence into an indirect one, following structure is followed. Okay, structure is what? Subject plus wish or wishes or wished or pray, prayed, praise, okay, plus that plus subject of the reported speech, subject of the reported speech plus might plus main verb plus extension. Now I am going to say an example. In direct speech, father said to me, may you pass the exam. Okay, so what is the question? In direct speech, father said to me, may you pass the exam. In indirect speech, it will be what? Father prayed that I might pass the exam. Okay, dear students, father prayed that I might pass the exam. Then look, dear students, now I am going to discuss about exclamatory sentence. Look, dear students, here in exclamatory sentence, if joy, okay, joy, if joy is meant by the reported speech exclaims or exclaimed with joy, again if sorrow is meant by the reported speech like exclaim or exclaims or exclaimed with sorrow or grief is used. Okay. Then look, dear students, that is used in place of the inverted comma here. Then subject of the reported speech, then verb according to tense here used, then very or great, then the given adjective and plus extension is used here. Okay, like this you have to do this exclamatory sentence. Now I am going to say structure: subject plus exclaim or exclaims or exclaimed with joy or sorrow plus that plus subject of the reported speech plus verb plus very or great. Okay, then look, then adjective, the given adjective, okay, then extension. I am going to say this once again: subject plus exclaim or exclaims or exclaimed with joy or sorrow plus that plus subject of the reported speech plus verb according to tense, okay, plus very or great plus adjective plus extension. Now I am going to say an example. In direct speech, Sheila said, what a fine bird it is. In indirect speech, it will be what? Sheila exclaimed with joy that it was a very fine bird. Okay, dear students, look, dear students, here I have discussed it shortly. You will get more information from your book. Okay, you can get elaborately it from your book. Look, dear students, here I have written 5 exercises which you have to submit on next Saturday as your SW work. Dear students, to get more information about this topic, you have to follow your book. Okay, there you will get about this topic elaborately, and please follow your book properly. Okay, and do this exercise and submit it on next Saturday. Dear students, see you again. I hope you have understood this topic. See you again in the next class. Allah Hafiz.